Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
New York Times Business.
January 11th, 11:17 America, New York. Thousands of airline passengers affected by FAA system outage. For the second time in recent weeks, the U.S. airline industry faced major delays. This time, it wasn't the airline's fault. Airline staff at Newark Liberty International Airport helped customers as the FAA.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
January 11th, 11:10 America, New York. The Everyday Miracle of the Market. Number 13,914. Yet another reminder of how free markets undercut discrimination. Just how miraculously the world market works. See this picture? It is a pack of Hanukkah decorations.
Global economy.
January 11th, 11 o'clock America, New York. Sharing economic pain is about equality, not envy. Resentment over falling living standards is rising. But not for the reason some think.
Global economy.
January 11th, 10:59 America, New York. More than 750,000 UK households at risk of mortgage default, says regulator. Financial Conduct Authority warns on mounting danger of payment shortfall.
New York Times Business.
January 11th, 10:56 America, New York. R.J. Reynolds pivots to new cigarette pitches as flavor ban takes effect. Now that California's tobacco prohibitions are in place, some Camel and Newport items are billed as newly, fresh, or crisp, non-menthol versions. A California tax stamp on the bottom of a pack of the new Newport cigarettes.
Daily FX Market News.
January 11th, 10:30 America, New York. UK 100 Outlook. FTSE 100 shakes off recession risks, rising above 7,700. The UK FTSE 100 has maintained its bullish outlook ahead of tomorrow's US CPI print, rising above pre-pandemic levels despite rising recession risks. New York Times Business.
January 11th, 10:12 America, New York. LVMH shuffles leadership at Dior and Louis Vuitton, its top brands. The company's chairman, Bernard Arnault, continues to promote his children to the luxury goods group's key posts. Bernard Arnault, the chief executive of LVMH, appointed his daughter, Delphine Arnault, to run Dior, the company's second-largest brand. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
January 11th, 10:06 America, New York. IRS shrinks tax return backlogs as next filing season nears. The agency still had about 1.4 million returns to process as of December 23.
BBC News Business.
January 11th, 10:01 America, New York. Elon Musk's drop in fortunes could break record. The Tesla and Twitter boss has seen his fortune fall by $182 billion since November 2021.
Global economy.
January 11th, 9 o'clock America, New York. The EU's pioneering carbon border tax. Brussels' levy is a step forward, but implementation will be tricky.
Marginal revolution.
January 11th, 7:24 America, New York. Testing freedom. In the latest Discourse magazine, I discuss the FDA's long-standing fear and antipathy toward personalized medical tests and how this violates the First Amendment.
Daily FX Market News.
January 11th, 6:59 America, New York. EUR, GBP forecast. Euro takes center stage via ECB speakers. The EUR-GBP currency pair is trading higher this Wednesday on the back of hawkish ECB officials in preparation for key economic data later in the week.
BBC News Business.
January 11th, 6:23 America, New York. Rail strikes. Unions say solution is further away than ever. The head of Train Drivers Union ASLEF says a solution is further away than ever, despite talks.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
January 11th, 5:30 America, New York, U.S. Allies prepare fresh sanctions on Russian oil industry. Treasury officials are in Europe this week discussing price caps that go into effect next month.
Daily FX Market News.
January 11th, 5:30 America, New York. Gold price latest. ZAO, USD piercing multi-month resistance. The precious metal continues to grind higher, and unless Thursday's U.S. inflation release comes in higher than expected, gold is likely to test resistance around the $1,900 per ounce level this week. BBC News Business.
January 11th, 5:16 America, New York. Barrett warns of marked slowdown in housing market. The house builder says changes to mortgage rates have made homes less affordable.
Marginal revolution.
January 11th, 311 America New York, My China Talk podcast with Jordan Schneider. Here is the transcript. Here is the podcast. Excerpt. Jordan Schneider. You mentioned growing up reading classic novels and scholarship. What do you think will be relevant and not relevant about that sort of stuff in our new AI world?
Marginal revolution.
January 11th, 024 America New York. Do markets expect unaligned AGI risk? Here is a new essay by Trevor Chow, Basil Halperin, and J. Zachary Maslish, all favorite thinkers of mine. Excerpt, and these are their words I will not double indent.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
January 10, 1648 America New York. FDA Commissioner denies wrongdoing in approval process for Biogen Alzheimer's drug Aduhelm. Robert Califf acknowledged the agency made mistakes when it failed to properly document interactions with the company.
Finance and Economics.
January 10th, 1612 America New York, The Hunt for FTX's Missing Riches. Bankruptcy courts are not built for Sam Bankman-Fried's mess.